birdie! We got the birdie! We're back. We're out with this beautiful man today.
Right, boys, enjoy.
You too, mate.
Mr. Lee.
You too, Mr. Lee.
Mr. Lee Sumption. Wonderful golfer. He was there with me when I broke 80.
He's away.
And I want to say that this round is in honour of yet another beautiful man. There he is, Super Frank. This is Lee's grandfather, who sadly passed away. An avid golfer, a massive Bath rugby fan, and of course a loving husband and great family man. So this round is in honour of you, Super Frank. So obviously I know that Lee would really appreciate any comments that you want to give of support in the comments below. And I know he'd probably also really appreciate it if you see him on screen, which you will throughout this round. We'll get some nice shots of Lee's round. Smash that like button to let him know that you care and you support him and his family, of course, through this difficult time. And actually Lee hadn't planned to play this round, but when he heard his grandfather passed away, it was actually his dad that encouraged him to get out there and play in honour of his Super Frank.
Take that one.
Hey. Just take a look on the left of the screen. There's Lee. His short game was on fire. Look at this chip. Look at that. Stuck it on the pin. Oh, baby. Right, so we got this. Scrambling for bogey. Come on. Don't leave it short. Carter, right. Disappointing double. After an opening scrambled par. Here he is.
Lovely.
He really does have a delightful swing. Nice and smooth, effortless.
Nice shot, mate.
Down there.
It's away.
Soy means beautiful. We're out with Kish as well. Kish is also becoming a stalwart of the channel. Also a lovely swing. And we do not have a lovely swing. Didn't bother again with the shot tracer for this tee shot. Straight in the drink. Penalty shot. The penalty drop zone area is 250 yards from the green. And it's over water. So we're just going to dump an 8-iron down there. Leave us a wedge in. And this is pretty delightful. And this is going to be nicely dancing. Right, have a look at this. Lee's again. Look at this delightful chip shot. Look at that. Miles past the pin with loads of backspin.
Could come back. Wow, look at that. Sexy. 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 Sexy! Only the good ones make the vlog!
Smash the like button for that one. Right, this one here. This is a delightful scramble. Just a shame that was for a bogey. Right, we're off to the fourth, the first of the par threes. It's over to this man.
That's lovely. Get on that pin.
Oh, fucking tasty.
Mate, that's for Frank right there.
Can't fast.
Had a baby.
Yeah, mate.
What a great shot that is.
Relax.
Are you going to ask if that's a gimme?
That gimme, mate.
I'll give you that.
It's definitely a gimme. Right, if you haven't done so yet, come on, get in the comments. Show Lee and his family some support. It was obviously a really tough week for Lee, but I was really proud of him for getting out on this day. And he played exceptional golf. Again, all in honour of Super Frank. But before we show Lee's give me tap-in birdie, we're scrambling here for a par. Pretty good read. Kish gives me that one right. Come on, Lee. There you go.
That one's for Frank. Hello, mate. Lovely birdie. Well done, mate.
That was for Frank. Had a baby. Well done, Lee. This one here will be the third driver tee shot in a row. That's absolutely shocking. Massive lob wedge. Look at this. Barely makes it onto the fairway. And then a massive steep out to in. Spazzy slice with your 3-wood. This is going to be a lost ball. So here's your penalty shot. We're just trying to get this back out onto the fairway. Just to leave us a punching chip shot technique in. And this will be pretty nicely stuck on the pin. But once again, we're scrambling just for a bogey. Oh. Just drifts by and another double.
Oh! So I can fucking kill someone.
All right, it was a wayward tee shot, but we've got a nice 9-iron in here. And this is pretty delightful. We're dancing and we have our first birdie opportunity. Okay, look. We'll take a par. Come on, Carter. Now, in order to distract you from the next shocking tee shot, let's get that like, share and subscriber button clicked. Yep, standard on this hole to be massively left, coming over the trees to a tightly hugged green, which we hit.
Thank you.
So we're dancing again for another birdie opportunity. Come on, Carter. Oh, I lipped it out, that one. Oh, that's another gimme from Kish.
All right.
It did hit the fence. We're lucky we weren't in the houses trying to kill someone. Nice little chip on. And once again, we're looking at Lee here for another delightful up and down from Lee. As I said, his chipping, his short game was fantastic.
Delightful. Shot, mate.
So this will be an action replay of the 5-iron on the par 3 tee shot the hole before. Massively sliced right. Again, we do find the ball, but this time, no delightful up and down. This is a massive thin into the bunker. Now, if you're an avid watcher and subscriber, you'll know we've been really struggling in the bunkers recently. Like, absolutely shocking. Hitting the sand like 10 inches behind the ball. Just ridiculous. So this is going to be a very disappointing end to the front 9. And not a great start. Luckily, it donked off a tree. So we didn't lose this to the jungle. The monkeys threw it back. Caught that one a bit fat. This, though, is a delightful chip. No green to work with. And chipping over the bunker, so we'll take that. And we're scrambling here to save par, Carter.
Dead straight. That's the cut. Go on. Oh! I think that needs a Carter spaz.
Thin for the win.
Yeah, take it.
Come on, Carter! If you can't be good, be lucky.
Finally, a Carter spaz. Wasn't a great shot, but the result is good. That was for birdie. Right, have a look at this. Finally, a flush 5-iron. Down there, exactly where I was aiming, just before this bunker, leaving us what I buzzed with the rangefinder 140 yards, but I think I buzzed the tree past the pin.
I must have buzzed that wrong.
Yeah, I buzzed the trees rather than the pin. So it's massively long. And then we're scrambling just to get it back on the green. So obviously a lovely chip on, but that's a very disappointing bogey because of the mistooken that I made. He's back.
Sexy, sexy, sexy.
Yep, sexy. Another deliberate cut around this dogleg right.
Lovely shot, mate.
13th, par 4. And how are we going to do? Didn't bother with the shot tracer. Massive Healy. Massive spazzy slice. That was lost to the jungle. This is also a top. We do kind of get it down there with the hybrid. Not a great swing. Right, this is a great swing. Look at this. This is Lee again. Don't forget, show Lee some support, please, guys. Delightful dancing. Lovely shot, Lee. Sexy. And it's back to us. Not delightful. Not dancing. It's time for a bump and run special. This is pretty special. Oh, it's just a bit short. But it's another double. Right. Come on in, Lee. This is for Super Frank.
Lovely roll.
Hey!
Who's that for?
That was for Frank, to be fair. Thought about more the hole. Thanks, mate.
What a lovely putt.
Thank you. That's great.
The 16th par 4.
There we go.
It's a pulled, spazzy slice, but we are going to be nicely on the fairway for a punching chip shot technique, which we thin for the win. We just clear the water. Another nice bump and run for a par. We're off to our favourite hole in the whole wide world, and for once we're greenwood bound. How's it looking? It looks like it's on the pin. I wasn't sure, but it ended up being short. So it's time for another bump and run special. We read the line delightfully. Just not enough gas on that one. But look at that. Wiping its feet on the way in.
Come on, Connor!
Worthy.
Never par this hole. Woo!
Yep, definitely worthy of a spaz. It's the final hole, the 18th. Lee always takes a driver on here. He loves to have a lot of fun. In spite of this fairway only being about 10 yards wide, I decided to follow him. I don't normally go with a hybrid, but we've also hit the 10-yard wide fairway. Look at this. And this is a delightful wedge in from Lee. It was just fading away from the pin, but he is going to be dancing.
Let's go!
It would be delightful to finish with a birdie. We're away, also wedge distance, bit of a thin, but it's looking like it's going to be on the pin. Woo!
I think we stuck that on the pin. I've waited till the 18th hole to play some decent golf. Come on, Connor! It's looking good. Come on, get there. Come on. There we go! Never birdied this hole. That was for Frank, that, mate.
That was also well done. Appreciate it. Well done. Appreciate it. Well done for the play.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Good, good.
Yes,
Well done, mate.
very good. Wow, yeah.
Solid.
Never birdied this hole.
Woo! And this is your...
We love you, Frank.
Yeah, good boy.
Lee,
My friend.
in honour of Frank this round.
Thanks, man. Thanks, I appreciate it. Love you, Grandad. Take it easy, man.
Take care, buddy.
Thanks, man.
Really well done, Lee. Honestly, one of the great guys, and well done for getting through that emotional round, mate, in honour of Super Frank. 45 out, 39 in, final score, don't know how I did it, 84. Tee shots were absolutely shocking. Par 5s, just playing them absolutely terribly recently. We smash a birdie, and it was on the 18th hole. I've never birdied that hole before. I'm going to say that is absolutely in honour of Super Frank.
That's lovely. Get on that pin.
Oh, fucking tasty.
Mate, that's for Frank, right there.
Can't spaz.
That one's for Frank.
Hello, mate.
Lovely birdie. Hold on, mate.
Lovely shot, Lee.
Lovely roll. Who's that for?
That was for Frank, to be fair. Thought about more the hole. Thanks, mate.
Well, lovely putt.
Thank you. That's great.
We love you, Frank.
Yeah, good boy.
Lee, in honour of Frank this round.
Thanks, mate. Thanks, I appreciate it. Love you, Grandad. Take it easy, man.
Take care, buddy.
Thanks, bro.